I don't want to talk too much turkey because I know we got a lot to work out, but I know you're busy. How many days do you think we could get you for?
To talk turkey refers to talking about something important and also coming to some sort of conclusion about something, as well as speaking frankly, speaking honestly. Don't beat around the bush. Get to the point. It seems to come from an old-fashioned sense of the idea of a turkey being a very large bird, something highly significant. So if you have a turkey, you've got something pretty large and significant. But at the same time, you can't really cut the turkey in two so easily. So if you're talking turkey, what you're sort of talking about is who gets the turkey. Do you get the turkey, or does someone else get the turkey? And if they're giving you some story about how they're going to do this and do that, you're saying, look, I want the turkey. That's what I want. So let's talk turkey, meaning let's get down to business. Let's talk about what's real. It's similar to the idea of get to the point or money talks. So in this sense, if somebody says, I don't want to talk too much turkey, it means that he doesn't want to disclose too much information. A few years ago, I had an interview with Goldman Sachs. I thought that I might get a job with them. I went to 6 different interviews. But what ended up happening is we never talked turkey, and then they never called me back. So they just weren't interested enough. They just were not interested enough to tell me what the job was about that they wanted me to do for them. I wanted to buy a used car a few weeks ago. So I went to this one guy. He had a real nice car, but the offer was too high. And I offered him less money. And then he said, well, he'd think about it. And I finally said, look, let's talk turkey. I got real money. You want to sell the car to me, but I'm not going to pay your asking price. So we dropped a couple $100 and I bought the car.
He proclaimed one day as he took that first scoop of desert sand and started to dig the first footing. One day, God willing, some floozy from San Jose will get raped with a Bud bottle.
A floozy refers to a woman who is fluffy or somewhat lightheaded, not that serious, also loose in morals, like maybe even being a prostitute, at least back in the olden days. That's how they used to talk back then. So floozy is a combination of fluffy and loose. So even though you may know what it means, you should not call a woman a floozy because it's highly insulting. So it's an old-fashioned way of calling a woman a slut, which is also highly offensive. Back when I was young, I used to like to go to bars on weekends and try to pick up floozies and take them home. But then I realized that life was more important than that. So I started to look for more serious women to spend the rest of my life with. My friend John, he had this girlfriend, real nice girl for quite some time. But then he broke up with her, and I asked him why. And he said, well, turns out she's a floozy. So that's why he dumped her, because he was not the only guy that she was going out with. She was going out with a whole bunch of guys.
That's all for today. Tom Taylor is an ESL tutor. He teaches English in the United States and outside, all over the world using Skype. He can be reached at his website, which is
ESL-fullsteamahead.com.
Click on this link and check out his website and email with questions. Thank you, Tom, and I'll talk to you next time.
Thank you.